95.7 and obiatie Juada ekopem memeneda nondu ekopem dumienu awo kansie unsema wonone ene fie yesanso de wadwenkyere eso ewram pure sports de ayakrojin efibia authentic. The facts are first on our network. Intikayo na for pure sports. Emerald. Let me free or being Brena friend will be tries. No pure
prize names name Biana. Apart from the air bob with the yato to the Milo Tanko George Boateng very na nay. No feel like a car. But expect surprise Biana.
Milo Diano na ya den kakra because I'm say my name say among for say oba Ghana hatch 11 years there. Difference no so kakra and bear 2 years since when you are old coach. I don't know, but I think say basically it's kasem sope coach Papa Antonio Conte muni now into Ukras kakesia. I mean, so it's about Brony Bessie Ghana Esika 70 the parameters around which Esika 70 city and see you 100,000 and above we benya quality coach. You cry 35 near 25 Neswa, you benya so near dear. And see young share senior are buying and then op their reports are buying or GMPC for say or first kakramrana, but there are also reports say Milo is done and they are looking out for assistant coaches. So I think the search is still on, and let's see. FNO.
Believe it, yes. Last minute,
the last few minutes. Yeah.
Christian,
Chairman.
Oh, surprise me, any man. Are they the same old?
Yeah. I dare many agents say this time yamfa preference and to say local one yepe. We see a team beam. Now we should go beyond say a dear limited and set to a location. Say it should be a local coach. Young go for a competence. The air surrounded national team these days, too toxic. Blasters from my around Blasters national teams, extremely toxic. From call up to line up to substitution, even resource. Ama Blasters are such unattractive brand as we speak now. So we are not just looking for a coach. Our main resource just on the pitch, and the chairman. And can such a big deal, but we are looking for a coach of which no better turning things around. I'm a Blasters once again. I bear such an attractive brand again. Mekaipa said 2010 World Cup qualifier. Was it 2014? 2014 Egypt 461. Ghana equate donation or children's home. They were airport runabout. Now Michael Lacey any place ni see form keke. Era sa children's home no. The Rihanna supporters need to the team nechi and not please for able supporters. Yet these same supporters were willing to go closer to the national team. The same national team now players supporters be national team now and then I'm sure say even when you give them money say they should get closer to the same national team now, most of them will not get closer to the national team. National team no chairman Namianu Mukreni Akonachi Amabe such unattractive brand. So how do we turn things around and make our national team an attractive brand again? So we are looking for a coach. I do know Bayani said chairman turning around the fortunes of the Blasters because somebody kaka the air surrounding the national team is too toxic.
Well, dear Hustler, and then who will be playing the rest of the matches?
Yeah.
For Obelidi Black Stars, make asking who will be our next coach.
And then me share say no per 2 days near Milovan and Idin Wasro. But chairman baby ejina no. Ghana team no enye team a obaka say team we no. We are in a performance stage beti maji AFCON. But baby e wono. Ye say your target ne say pese je AFCON. So person je AFCON na ode a proven winner e de ne ba. A coach a waje AFCON ni bi dan e de ne ba. So opera building Milo is the case, but here we are say yeni sika no say ye betimi afford coach afan say have very na salary because sika oje honum no so the na ba say ya or say we increase no and I say all the same level because adwuma no ba be no e adwuma enye team a eti se Senegal team ye team ne enti se Algeria de no enti se Egypt de no enti se Ivory Coast enti se Nigeria enti coach na wo de na ba no eye coach a oba ba rebuilding coach oba ba je AFCON e de ama wo ba ba bi ejane ye se ye pese je AFCON so pese o je AFCON so a o familo na fa Harry nada adwuma wo mienu aye no you go for Harry now but ye sika na enso ho ye ho so ho enti o say you decide say ye kofo Milo anase ye be kofo Harry now but say ne ye ka say ye kofo Milo chairman na sa oba ne ye boy qualify sin we Ghana qualify for World Cup AFCON so the two anim say baby a team ni wo no we in a transition enti ji say moma ye bre na metimi di hihye team say de me ye some 10 years ago a me bo AFCON final awo Angola na ye beji atum but ye target ni say ye kwaje AFCON enti ye kwaje AFCON dia ti say di coach a ono waje AFCON ni bi da de ne ba enti say no for Real Madrid team no enen kra no doso enti ma kofa Carlo Ancelotti odi AC Magic Champions League odi Madrid beji la Desma ene de naba sa on be share adwuma na se
Dabia Saturday am say one of these days on say ya kan ba your team no ye ball Jerry and your ball Nigeria team no nyam okay players in jada nyade sa
but
no oyi Riyad Mahrez and Benassa now ye friend say
Sofiane Feghouli
Feghouli
now he's scoring no they say
over Barama now West Ham why be all my carbon knees breast towards Sahia oh as a head no your father see players no the ama you can say you Asian you Stephen Apia you Asamoah Gyan eti ye po bi o match o level no but be am ka say your team na won ne no
you say nyɛ level no
unya good coach your players who
and club Brugge game no Kamal Sowa
yes
and I'm say Sheriff no so Ghana ni
oh eti ye de no our problem is not because of say you collapse ko ye sure say friend Duncan ne so one na can ask me near friend players who are playing and even say your this Ghanaian boy Ayas plan had the event say boy your Ayas Kudus who is playing for Ayas your Jiku Strabuk obo every day Kamaldeen obo every day boy obo my okay obo every day your players omo so the problem is that me looking like your players in Nadia coaches in Nanya
there be a place na CK from Nanya there
and the making it's a call up so you're the coach be back no free players who are playing in Europe yaka about Algeria play about Nice breast how many even start before never league no yawo give your men about Bordeaux every day obo what's the point I say and to say your coach bano go for Baba Rama no be ginawa and the my team no ye said yet no but your coach Baba kakra obe decide say Obama you come and say one and Kaba no Kaduku Fiasem. Ye can ya for better years.
No Kaduku fi case no critical kakra.
Critical
send a message be to Avram Grant. A message nanye.
So
send a very distasteful message to Avram Grant. I'm sure he's listening. Do it or no bet me confirm it. Inti ama
now Oban Fanaka okay I'm go Cabo Lizzy Sports Complex. Ana Asamoah Gyan say wan say
yes so send a message to Avram Grant in terms of Avram so ne nkofo bebre akasa fasa message no sa text message or sending and it's played a very big role in coaches ni bebre na ya o madwin say mo I don't know but
unfortunately seven say should we say sika kono what be take you over a job oye wadwin we be free wadwin now all free players you call players who are playing you have midfielders who are playing Abrante they give him an opportunity also there you go for Emmanuel Lomuti na Lomuti nyabo ya no boba pass
Lomuti de anka Dukofie and de mejitum pa but some message no send any there I mean, football no yes.
Message news to me though.
Yeah. You can so there OTA no kid any favorite show OTA you obe confirm it. Okay, I don't want to go into the content of the message, but it was not fair for a professional player to say because if from Grand Koshen, no I'm so more ball UEFA qualifiers and Champions League against Molde. So our game no the red card was our game anymore. But circumstances being I'm so about check a crowd and say person ba adia ba kucha man so ya we pa. Only ninia figo soon sort out in your mabi.
Oh, figo is not sort me.
Only figo wie
bibia.
Okay.
Only figo wie bibia.
Because figo so mami update bia so on wie.
Oh, say me say only na wie bibia.
Figo shiani se sia bibia be okay.
Oh, be okay pa.
Okay. Onya the blessings no so kakra.
Is it the figo a blessing?
Okay.
Say any time you can read.
No correct.
But when the last two Christmas we say before I think about 3 years ago. And two, me get too sure, but me am team. Maybe I fine. Maybe I fine. Maybe if I branch there, said the kind of course. Your money may be kaba born and kasa dia, born and kasa. I mean, there's no way you should call you should call midfielders and leave out Edukofi. But your money may be
now they're two mufu. Some they be American say we are here for them there. Talent always is inferior to authority. Tembia so authority was now we talented said day. No one fire need the arm authority. Chema untimin kobe bia. Obi make his statement. Say football acquire more like small word. The people you meet today now, unomunya jumaneno. One you very careful. Now one to me and unomunya very good relationship. The same person on the jumaneno. Ochina besa tina kwa kushia. Okay, Pep Guardiola and Yaya Toure at FC Barcelona. They never thought said they were going to meet again, but eventually they met at Man City. And someone now Yaya Toure agent Kafa Pep Winyano. It got to a point now I said Yaya Toure the agent had to apologize to Pep before say Pep Emanesi Akan. You might be talented there, but sometimes you need to respect authority. Now, baby, I'm saying you drink a siepa, yam koye chike siebia. The influence of coaches on teams. Now, no need discuss say how many percentage. Some people say coaches and influence on national team and other teams, a bear 30% bet. But Frank Lampard, any Thomas Tuchel experience, not just a chairman, he bet me left more than bear 30% bet. And the same team, Nana Frank Lampard, to Papa Sunu. Thomas Tuchel before the same team, not team a Champions League winning team. Senka Frank Lampard and coach Chelsea. Me sure say Chelsea Frank Bejatum. Send come to me Champions League. They been coming to me and even the quarterfinals. But the coach goes, another coach comes, no signing, not Chelsea edge Champions League. Team there we might have issues about air quality there, but the quality yourself will be Milo. Actually, sometimes we hear quality in Kwana Adimi Aji about tournament. So when you're a good coach, the quality may be inferior. But coach in betting me and register quality I'm a resource. Let's go for a coach or bet me a tip boys na say now what me blend I'm ready. No, not as for actually how to form rhythm.
Yeah.
See, I rhythm now, chairman. No matter how talented the squad is, yet me achieve resource.
Well, we say I mean world over. Here Brazil at the point they had Ronaldo, Cafu, Roberto Carlos, Kaká, Ronaldo, Rivaldo. And then look at the Neymars and the Richarlisons and standard in New but they compete. Yeah, they say you coach bia. Like oh Zadeno. Uti coach be not players extraordinary players. But coach imprint. You have players who will fight for 90 minutes who want to achieve. Sadien your Messia. Because your boys do level it looks like your boy draw conform. Your boy illusion form because of man about oh at the point in Bobo na Babra man them you chinwa ade chin of the bag I know saba because no
a place in bo so omu say omu position there is untouchable untimi fan sanka nti so obon camo wa money camo on fa ho next match or say friend no nti unya coach a obetimi make sure say player when the performance ne commitment level on the field of play ne enusura next match yemfa wimbo coaches are more sa courage no sa braveness and hwe Antonio Rudiger about bomb Chelsea and the Rudiger about be world class center back
exactly any can it should yeah but Andy the ever rem wa no ne but say name obi ahwe ani mu nne no Milo. I understand say three member committee no omo ye calls pa friend penifon say ana edru sanso a agents nso be from agent we pay my number no office so I have this coach he's available even so but your friend say coach no oye adwuma but he will come if sir we are willing to meet we are reports Aminya say Hervé Renard was ready to leave Saudi Arabia and come reports Aminya say Hervé Renard no you ready say we just Saudi Arabia adwuma no aba be ye Ghana adwuma no because who the prospect of achieving something with Ghana say be Saudi Arabia but Hervé Renard no oba or the assistant beba Hervé Renard was Saudi Arabia $100,000 a month an assistant $55,000 a month enti no na yentimi iti Hervé Renard dia no minim se bia no na ma ama se ye kwa GMPC na Hervé Renard dia no e ho ani si ye enti ko beba de but yeni e ho akade
ono no continent asen baabi a waye adwuma bia no one now Ivory Coast national team coach Patrice Bemo na aye adwuma enti e wa Angola na Patrice Bemo ne assistant coach Zambia ono Patrice Bemo edikan ho 7 months ansa na on say have you edikan coach wo mo e dem bobo chan 2009 de no enti in 2012 okọ honom no na Patrice Bemo e ho dada enti o free Zambia no okọ Ivory Coast nso osade Patrice Bemo na koye enti recommendation na Ivory Coast for gina so a omode fa Patrice Bemo because one have you na aye adwuma and Zambia omaje AFCON Ivory Coast so omaje AFCON and as Ivory Coast for appointed Patrice Bemo on the year juma but I don't know the assistant manager on the year juma Saudi Arabia and as Sabia onya different job another job yemfa so ba be fa Ghana juma na obesa call upon Patrice Bemo say onje na juma ho e Ivory Coast as national team coach and be Ghana assistant coach there
well enti ono ne de no they say ano no to nsiom ebanyimfo no e contacted George Boateng so assistant coach of Aston Villa me check him out George Boateng one of the assistants Aston Villa sana na me tete George Boateng Ghana ni ba onye Ghana ni oye Dutch ni ana Dutch kan Dutch oye Dutch ni enti ono no under 23 coach for Aston Villa
na George Boateng on isi ke ni sunsun yen be na dem
they tell say Uja George Boateng no ebadimfo contacting no senko be seek assistant emre fa seek no
yeah
and George Boateng so no hu no so seek mum na so no assistant
George Boateng
aye
okay
also seek mum na so no George Boateng assistant
under 23 coach no
aye no say so go just don't under 23
oh na is Barbara man bo under 23 no problem about see George Boateng ni there chairman the Black Stars coach no e was see enye obi a why national team adwuma ben national team adwuma coach no players ne ba ukuada no ma bobo fiada no ma tu kwan memeneda no ma bojuada e ho yen share control and pass uhia instant impact in 2 days into obi o had CK problem this anke o say dey fund 17 or under 20 or who send a national team mechanism ni sitie George Boateng the oni CK insunsunye bia nim say the ekwohopa dia na I don't know what you are trying to achieve.
Well, you're contacting no again. In fact, this time I'm contacting no so no. Nenye head coach, no more sorry assistant.
Oh, okay.
Our friend was say still. George Boateng the argument say Ojidi is also na Black Star coach. Say a fan there, also a fan as the head coach. Now they say Milo coach is in Milo na nebo off. Milo is 45,000 or so be $45,000.
Abdul Razak so for more.
Abdul Razak so be 5,000.
5,000.
Now
Golden Boy.
Okay. The Golden Boy Abdul Razak say for one man no 5,000 pound obeji. Also so obeji $5,000. Now Milo Diano Milo dangerous. Milo Diano, $45,000 US. I don't know if you say a manageable, but Milo Diano, Milo sooner or Tias, yes, also about local assistant there, Juma. Or that as a local assistant. Now, assistant, no, and I'm when you for contacting Utuado. Because I mean, Yansu Utuado, so when they say job security, no form. Because they say, oh, no, what in the Dortmund. Or in the Juma Dortmund. Dortmund, you may not have a Pamnaco baby. It's any oye jumana no oye. It's assistant the HNB. Yes, Saki coach ade Sakiwafra. Ene sadie no. It's say ama Ibrahim Tanko was sopa. Ibrahim Tanko as assistant to Milovan Rajevac. Na Milo no, ma wo say okon kran potem wono ne radio so ne ba bia. Ama focus say Milo is say any vie no kwa animu. 67 or 68. Milo, if you do back about Ghana, this 11 years. 11 years. Milo is 2 years. You coach it in there. It's a man for business and a million. You bring a Milo dadano. And now say, we are based on Caesar. The return a yina on free place. No place be my other place 9 on camp. None both is on my mind is all what's wrong. I'm a sports ministry. The way a first place the cow.
I'm afraid with answer.
Oh, and I'm was so Edward Unimno. Also, he keep us in there, or Edward as own Nimno. Edward
was that it goalkeepers no share trousers. Edward answer any bar. It's the same.
And I'm was so say Yakofa Milo Abbey. San never yan as okay. Milovan so players do minimum. Say players do born no nyaibo. So what I say be also no go a boy no go to kuya. Asamoja akra so. And a baby just surprise bit Messi Afghan. Is a surprise na dey be akaba no. Because if you want mama Asamoja go register for team abo be 2 months without the call. They said na man for so say are we going to have the Milo the tactical technician Milo out to Mr. Ghana team. So my shawa on shame. Sam Milo no yebenya. And now say yebenya bukaziza second yina. Akwabi volleyball ewo you are. Or say the height and they use or the blaster made training. Oh, bukaziza. The second one them you sure say na when that problem beyond. Bani nim oh. Messi offer players 21 to come. And now, baby, so mama, I went to me back. We saw my 9 by. 9 by. I got 2 days here for ball. Running 9 day training. So no, I got away. No, let's say. The other 40 minutes before the first we look at place. I become was there, and you're going to ball this. Say you are not careful. Near year. But me needs a surprise. And you bet me up them. Because they say Milo no, I say Milo didn't cook no. And I'm for Milo. I'm for so
regardless, Milo they so be upgrade of Sika Kuno.
Milo.
The second camera be upgrade of Sika Kuno.
Se Milo ne
can book at in same second camera in no.
Book a second day new.
Nenye, but I'm free a player from a 4 division that. Bookad I'm free player. I'm a player na friend kwan. Anya ne nwanwa see a friend into a national team.
Of legacy of a volleyball player.
Legacy Sika Kuno die jane say on the team free player. Na player na friend so mo national team no. Any nwanwa see a friend no. Player na friend so mo national team mo blaster e maye no. Player na say e ne nwanwa so oni mum no ya friend no. Me dem me bom pa na say we have a coach. After the term na work on my memory I be kind after 20 months give me the strength. I'm sure you struggle to mention one.
The strength.
Local first chance.
Offer all local team.
Yeah.
Maybe. Now about Mr. Lippert and Shechra.
Oh, David. I know dear.
Lippert na mu kra no nje. Na such team here you share coach on count.
Serious. The technical director of the
FA,
coach on count.
It's not part of.
At least I have an account on my phone.
Yeah.
Now you surprised? You got tournament that technical director Ukruma say.
Number 7 say technical director and didn't really do blast stage. Nene Juma technical director we for point 2 Sarabia obey me who say Jake Mode Golden Boy Rajevac.
Oh yeah fit buta.
Or Jim
we have $5,000 a juma
Golden Boy. Or say you have a team in Mano Blaster no. Or no obetimi aye for $5,000 per. Golden Boy Rajevac. I don't know. Or say easy. Yes. 1978. On the African Footballer of the Year.
As I do, of course.
Eti young trainer by say Milo na. And now from. In 10 years on the budget.
And only or tough.
But me sure say almost short listen. First time go one a young.
Na 5,000 say.
So no join man. That be day doctor say for Jake can be everything you have ya bianco so. Ansana say obitie. Obi we adwuma ha. Say adwuma bi be fall na adwuma no be increase your salary by 20-fold. Eye based on the fact that bibi fufuro be kan ho. Bibi udi bibi kan ho. Say be when you law school. Or what time say pay your qualification. How they kan ho it means that you are more knowledgeable. You dey be kan ho. Dogs seek akono no kotoko. No go yi na ono a seek na ni ono a hwensesa won ho. Send the pakrona kwa assistant for Black Stars. Send the pakrona ye say okay ye do ko a head coach. Obi o $5,000 and you got 30. Ono the one who say as a local coach $5,000 is enough. Minim the entire Golden Boy then as a man for a plane down. Golden Boy. Yeah. He's still fit.
Absolutely.
But for man. I said, but Golden Boy.
Former players no, and so still unfa. Into Elliot for see Debbie, Yanfa Maldini, Yanfa Mislintat, Yanfa Raul Sanelli, Yanfa Gazidis. Now, because and then in the top 5 leagues in Europe, AC Milan crash one of the youngest teams. Into I think yes they lost, and then there was a picture of Ricky Masara, sporting director, Maldini, Pioli, any club or Mujina or Mudin Komo Park and so. These are traditional giants, and for every lover of the Champions League, it is exciting to have a team like AC Milan back. Look, say Oko for moi, it was so in your plan. Usika Semba for moi, it was so in your plan. It told me, I said, oh, Liverpool for crowd 30 years or Munji Premier League. Then a Liverpool for yeah. Young Kofa Klopp imra. On Shasiam building fan Kwalabine, good talent, Bimra, Atlanta for Nisika, Leipzig for Shedaniska. Into Nano, what you say, AC Milan, Real Madrid, and Barca, and PSG, and Chelsea pre-player on Derby. AC Milan, Leipzig, and pre-player on AC Milan, even Everton, because Omope the cheap but good players. Intine Maldini Nankasaba and Rameria Muse Maldini by Bam and I Muse coach no or Pesa Maldini Yedi was born Maldini Waho, but Daniela Maldini, Omo Benassar, Rafael Yao, Sandro Tonelli, Ficamo, Tio Hernandez, So it's a whole new project. Omo lift you kakra. Na AC Milan say nya ni monyamo a omo se fata say wo se omo ensa etumi ekabat enra Liverpool no de Dikan Jordan Henderson. Now enra bi mo compare Jordan Henderson to Steven Gerrard. No crane is
honestly the goal yes Steve Gerrard kind of goal,
yeah. But Jordan there our control on him right here. So Gerrard ni ball says argument to Liverpool supporters more that's all yeah dia pacho Gerrard the only botcher Jordan but Jordan so no so bet me lead the team am Premier League AJ Champions League in 2 years there ni leadership qualities no so exemplary and Anfield hono so no because baby na me share ball not the day but I could still hear the anthem Liverpool anthem and Osha Liverpool game bia ne papa mu no e was all share say say players ni free can on mobile because I was say krabegu sanya mrante ne beto anthem no kra no o opposition team now ba Anfield o bepo kakra and truth be told say Liverpool form Salah contractor and was some in term no money because Salah no there's absolutely is Mr. Liverpool now the massa win we here and he can say There was no money in the starting 11. There was no Van Dijk in the starting 11. Javier Elliott, extra picture betu on the page and the 9 Eda ni sofa so on also here born. They were missing some, and to see Divock Origi start any assist or the man Salano. But AC Milan team Mike Mignan goalkeeper no. She you see save Salah penalty no. Oh, it was a great save, and I think that save Salah penalty in the man AC Milan for bad game ni mu. Christian Debi Okasa Trent Alexander-Arnold is a fantastic player, but AC Milan goals menu mi omo share no or no omo defy edru baby team say Trent abre especially second goal no or person to America no soon penance hunama emre. That's an area they need to improve, but generally it's such a significant result for Liverpool. I'm sure Sebe translating a lot of good stuff coming their way. A good win.
Okay, Christian is okay.
Well, there's another game.
Of course. Andy, yes. Andy, very nice. Man City game, 9-goal thriller.
Yes.
Then 9-goal thriller.
9 goals.
Yes.
And on Pep Guardiola, game 3, number 300 for Man City. Before the game, we catch the Man City players and say, "Omonfa last year Champions League final, no pay no munya no." And into this game.
Okay.
Now 109 games since they lost the Champions League final to Chelsea last season. Chairman, the positive news for Man City is that they scored how many goals? 6. But with 6 different scorers.
I know Jack Grealish in the debut in the Champions League. As good as he is, he's never played in the Champions League.
After the transfer window, no close here, my analysis on the teams. The daughters are for J Frame. Now I say Man City, me very sure about Man City. Say I'm more with proper number 9 this season. You know, 100% affected Man City. But Man City, say they have goals about from different areas in their team. A team, if there's one manager, we know how to play a season without a striker. It has to be Pep or Barcelona. Or Man City. And then I say almost 6. Not 6, ever from 6 different players. Nathan Ake, Riyad Mahrez, Jack Grealish, João Cancelo, Gabriel Jesus, and a +1 on goal. Chairman, it is Kakas Towa. Make a statement why you are worth that much. Jack Grealish, every Aston Villa, ever Man City, no. Or why he's a big team player. Under normal circumstances, Senke a player be a relatively smaller club, ever a bigger club, with this huge price tag on him, me assure say be a affecting. But Jack Grealish ever Man City team chairman, he has just fitted very well into Man City team now, or hitting the ground running just at the goal. Enra Obe only the second player in the history of the Champions League, an English player, say a goal as a man assist. Said no Netanaki go on the master on the ball corner no na Netanaki epin ball share. Before say Obese such a brilliant goal share no the car am assist. Menka the last time an English player in the Champions League or born the first game, the debut game the Champions League or say a goal as a man assist. The last time I checked, Rooney in 2004 Rooney able the Champions League debut or born a goal as a man assist. And so for a player or born the debut, it means that kind of end resource in there. Chairman, amazing for team your friend Man City. Now Man City, Nadika can almost chorus in it, strike a woman. Will it affect Man City? Chairman, so far in the last 4 games, Man City abono. They have 10 different players of Moshe go for Man City. 10
different scores. 10
in the last 4 matches. So 4 matches now you can only limit Man City performance no. About the last 3. The last 3 games at Man City, Man City actually 16 goals. So the last game, Leicester, which means that Man City last 4 games at Man City, Man City actually 17 goals. And the correct said this is only a potent striker, only the attack, no. But if you have Man City, all goals coming from all departments, Chairman, they can actually compete. The only negative is that how do you play a game at home? 1 winner is 6. But under one player, sir, I brought a friend Christopher Nkuku no hat-trick against you. And we a game no. Not sir, I brought a friend Nkuku and then I'm man of the match.
Even
though Man City won, score 6, but there was one player to be said 3 goals against Man City. Chairman, Sir Nathan Aki, and Ruben Dias partnership, say experimenter. Pep should look at it again.
Well, no, Andy Mills Pep in the place to be cool park.
Yes.
No, so say only Jack Grealish and Riyad Mahrez, and of course a video no so Jare ho. The problem now is that 2 players no omo disobey in kakra because even though no when you go so 2 players no be actually goes. But I say a quite no person almost fast to defend was
Jaggles is an wolf.
Was it over conceded 3 goals?
Was it
6? And then more than 3 goals were conceded.
Also, I'm ready to make a go. And the players in the go to the end of the you won't go for a little bar messing Nante. Name and Mbappe Nante. When you or he was a Kenya some guy got taco for me. One defenders 2 won't keep a camera to be shitty. I'm talking moment Jimra.
Everybody can assume Bobba. Because on any abrepa.
Especially on Jack Grealish, them than we've done bar.
Near coach Bibian Sonani, the piano per se, Puntuba. Na grow ni minti. In fact, Jack Grealish cross work I say or call Man City and say when we see an yoma bibrea say no Timansi or say Aston Villa no na say Onimbia or yeah, but it was a game of efficiency. It's answer me check statistics now. Man City bought 8 shots on target, almost 6. And Leipzig 4 bought 3 shots on target, almost provided 3 goals.
3 goals.
And truth be told, this Man City squad it will take a lot to beat them because me share bench ne krana Fernandinho, Gundogan, Foden, Sterling, Jesus, Kyle Walker, Palmer, and the starting 11 and it wasn't just about Jack Grealish. I think Kevin De Bruyne was amazing. It was a great performance from Kevin De Bruyne. One Cancelo goal or share and soon was a super goal. But and I'm saying Yusuf Mahrez as a false 9 also idea so any papa but Jesse match so make key changes kakra because or drop Haldara or drop Yusuf Paulsen and some other few players weekend or money Leipzig or Mulusu to Bayern or a boy, you know. But Danny Olmo, Nkuku, Tyler Adams, Emil Folsen, Angelino, a former Man City boy, Orban, you know, and of course goalkeeper Gulassi. And yet too bad the Leipzig side, but he himself Leipzig the more goals, a team more goals, and no more Andre Silva on so anymore. But unfortunately, no, I'm saying Man City Rantiano, Adriano, Andre Silva, and Swintie, and my Nkuku Rem. And anytime Bia Nathan Ake best at game Bia Man City Bia and they concede a lot of goals. But who group Paris Saint-Germain, Man City now Leipzig ni Club Brugge now it's about the points. You need 3 points against Leipzig Sana. Yes, you consider very 3 bad goals, but to score 6. And truth be told, Angelino red card no sono and the masses sees goal no by from it was from Gabriel Jesus, a very close tapping, but it was such a great game. To me blanket essence goals no net dosun and anytime be a Man City be o ma dwe so mo attack bia no say Leipzig for nya counter bia team say no I think it was one of the best games here last night.
Chairman, Mami for Ronaldo by final one be and so now Ronaldo ba Manchester no better was back to Manchester no yes baby o ti no ne girlfriend move free or you be saying you move free or
omo high na say okay say be hotel na say
no apartment and omo high
omo high
yeah but omo free ho akọ new place
aden
reason is say o si baby o wo no enwan ha no
sa kwa no tan bo
enwan manen na
utifie na nwan wa chiri ya chem bibia so when you call bi kra o pese o ni nipa ne ka no o beti na nipa na bisa say na mponche ba
Patrice Evra no penso responded to Ronaldo ade no na ejarifa Patrice Evra to so na ye hwe the response of the Ronaldo no also o pese Ronaldo enya focused mind e dey adwuma Manchester United. Now who said now no game no crowd no say na point ne count Ronaldo ain't me go to ain't we ade Patrice Evra na no pe was say point ni nyina all transport o mi nyina
Okuta bia te say rezo obi okanya
so do mi nyina kwa kogu baby
odogogu island
na Ronaldo enya yasumwie
Sago obe huro pa o se o do bo o ni ba se de di ba o fro wa Odi omoko.
Odo also odo omoko. They say Ronaldo pa if you on sanko tena o. Bi wa koyi sa woni nyina afiro.
Na unim ade we nra number some here. After Ronaldo any Manchester United young boys show mo no. Who are the newspapers in England dey yomo no. Ade Manchester for no. Ade newspapers in dey yomo. Ghana hanga say na hash. Ene ho young go for yes you are not professional. Share newspaper baako driver to. Anyway, Mirror Sport. As a stupid boys. Any go on. And the Facebook Live no so no. Anyway, Manchester United stand. Any Champions League Manchester United stand. I say stupid boys. Ronaldo goal in vain as Tema United are rolled by Swiss after Aaron read a Lingard hauler and only warns his men they must wise up. This is the headline sports page of Daily Mirror. Stupid boys. It imagines a blaster for and South Africa. Nanki among stupid boys. Nanki the pictures a go. I'm not for saying you are not professional hash. You are not being professional. It was a holier than that attitude near the Tikromano. Oh.
Now the newspaper editor and capitalists this on Bobo is
what you say? Stupid boys. What's wrong? Mekai was it were Rooney? Or was it record this the son of the 10 lions and one stupid boy. Stupid boy don't know myself. Stupid boys. Now when so share the son for so young boys 2, school boys 1.
We are better that way.
I know me just Lingard. Don't know about back passing.
Background okay, background none and said down.
I say but only blames ref and AstroTurf. We are no more Chelsea's in a down. Chelsea won 0-0. Now they are over there 2-1.
And quite the winning no headline here.
I says young boys 2, school boys 1. And a down.
Stupid boys.
Stupid boys. But what you say? We are sure say Daily Mirror sports editor over Manchester. And that's if you are there to bet it, because said the trouble stupid boys and nothing. And this is I don't know. And I say another slice of luck and I look for champs and I say luck for champs. But you know, say LUK, say Lukaku. I know the Manchester fans, you know. I must say Manchester United were against Liverpool. No me Chelsea. I was against Liverpool. No me one man down. Against a side that had Salah, Mane, Wamo. Omu hold you on my game no. Manchester one young boys. Na one man down. Just somebody have to bring money from me abeshamo. Stupid boys. Go for this. Okay, now you enjoy Real Madrid in soccer because of course, I mean the most successful team in the history of the Champions League, and they managed to win away to international. Obi Bravo Kakebi.
Oh well, I was an open minya.
But you can Real Madrid. You winning now. Ade ayas for you know, and you cry. Young Kobe home
Sebastian Haller
and you know Afcon Sebastian Haller Ivory Coast.
Okay.
Ivory Coast.
Could funny.
You know friendly match
Sebastian Haller. And I'm in the game now. I'm a card ranting. What has happened to him in recent time? From Frankfurt. And now West Ham Emekino all-time most expensive buy. 45 million pounds.
Yes.
Now Sebastian Haller by West Ham, the chairman, in 50 games, was 14 goals at my West Ham. And West Ham, in their desperation to offload him, chairman, they were so desperate to let him go. For a player, almost expensive buy. 45 million. Chairman. West Ham Eboka 20 million. Around 22.5. Now, Sebastian Haller, every West Ham, acquires the Saturn BM said, Chairman, okay, last year, Europa League, Mountain Register for administrative errors. Near said, who I asked for, I said, I didn't consent case you are brutally. Say, player, echo register, no. Now I asked for I make a mistakes in entire registration into no. Sebastian Haller and Timamo Europa Cup and from Ayas last season. Enra, look at the Atua Brantin, the most expensive buy, Amfa. He left to Ayas. The first Champions League game, first, or more Champions League now. Tamano can my Frank for no more Champions League.
Or 4.
Or by West Ham, now West Ham for more Champions League. Enra, I don't know about the first Champions League game as a player. Chamoshe Fogus. Okaya. Yen kai kaya who name say who. Sama for Chima memory. The last time a player won the first Champions League game, Eshe Fogus. Not even Messi, not even Ronaldo. Me kai the last time, only the second time maybe say you. Say player won the first game, Champions League game, no but Fogus. So me kai the last time maybe see ye. Anyhow long it has taken for another player to do the same thing. Chairman Sebastian Haller a player or a Champions League player of the week.
Yes.
The last time a player won the first Champions League game, Ebo Fogus and Marco van Basten in 1992.
For Ayas now.
Now, Boba AC Milan. Versus Gothenburg.
Okay.
And Marco van Basten in just one game. Ebo Fogus. Since then, from 1992, Ebesi Enra, Nienya a player. Or bought its first Champions League game ever.
4 goals.
4 goals. Now they have to
five games, 8. For about 5 games, that's 8.
Yeah, they have to Sebastian Haller from Frankfurt to West Ham back to Ayas first season. Omantiman registered no. Then run the first game of Champions League and make it this statement, Chairman. Sometimes all you need in life is a change of direction.
A change of direction, of course. I perfectly agree with you, and this is one of the players and Yomoko contesting for AFCON. Sebastian Haller,
Sebastian Haller, goals he was in the right positions at the right time.
Yeah.
So a lot of tappings. So no supporting artist Tadic, and that's why I feel sorry for Arsenal. So I mean, who say Ajax for about Champions League? Say not David Neres womb, Tadic womb. Anthony, the Olympic Games with Brazil, Gravenberch, Holland for midfielder. Now, I mean, why is Arsenal not in the Champions League? But that's how it's supposed to be. I think Eric Ten Hag, your coach, I mean, a bit surprising. We should say not goals near Bana. That was what. Oba refresh page no oba banana go back one better so oba refresh banana go back one back then of course omo game you but I think yes it's a sort of result Ajax for no anybody papa they have a solid team. I mean omo team no enye bad Cradley blend no nyina no e wo ho a omo AC akan ama boboko but for Real Madrid dem say they betumi akan fa ho an say Carlo Ancelotti ma enkwala mienu na besisa game no Rodrigo and Edward Camavinga. You get excited as a Madrid fan in the sense or Vinicius or Rodrigo or Edward Camavinga or Federico Valverde or Eda Militao. You know, Real Madrid looks in very safe hands in the future. Miguel Gutierrez and Carlo Echo for a lot more of experience into your dropping Miguel and Omar Nacho Bebo left back no but Real Madrid in crab ball now it looks like a back three now branch here friend Carvajal I join the midfield no even without the ball the shape was more like a 4-4-2 Vinicius ni Benzema and anymore the man me and who say Carlo Ancelotti in Champions League ni bopa and it's all man Vasquez and Carvajal ball one wing nti yako enim ni de na Carvajal sorry Vasquez in kan but Real Madrid the defender because now Perisic no or no yeah Inter Milan for key player nti na at the problems we bring eba but some game in fact Carlo Gitum at the end of the game said Inter for no Edioma who di nyina na ball first half no and that's the difference between Antonio Conte and Simeone Inzaghi. Antonio Conte a slow build up a bit more defensive but when you are direct English football no and a lot of pressing a lot of energy into first half na bibia etumi eba na wie ya Real Madrid saw second half ni mu Real Madrid the more but for Inter Milan they did so well impressing Casemiro wow here ball ni bia beja to say Casemiro J ball na it was Barella I mean Brozovic you know no more have Casemiro papa ye but that was just in the first half. In the second half Real Madrid ebe mu ye and sa achesena esoni I was excited with the combination of David Alaba near Brantford friend Eda Militao. Almost second game omo boy ni omo keep it 2 clean sheets. And Real Madrid winning, yeah. Naturally, it looks like the best player will go to Rodrigo Gales, but the South Shell born 19. Real Madrid did not deserve to win. Truth. No credit Santa was Inter Milan for your goal back. Nina Mono na Brantford friend Thibaut Courtois. And Thibaut last 2-3 seasons they were so consistent. Am I Real Madrid Bobo Kono? But for Inter Milan supporters, me sure say Fifi no mu etie. Omo too worried because Lukaku ko Edin Dzeko na be na name Christian Eriksen Apomodeno our form kakra into Omode Hakan Çalhanoğlu and abesha na name Dumfries. So Dumfries so abesha Hakim Al-Sharaf and it will take a bit of time across Paris Saint-Germain but Yankaya who said last season Inter Milan for no ye group and Madrid Borussia Mönchengladbach, Inter Milan, and I think Shakhtar Donetsk, Inter Milan for the chat war. But they refocused, and that's why I think Conte there and Omode Seriano. But I mean, the Champions League is Real Madrid's, territory, platform, and in Kakra. A lot of the games are Real Madrid they win, a free bench, substitutions, and substitutes, and they make a difference. And Eduard Camavinga, I mean, how would this boy feel?
Mania Jenny said you also
papa. Now, young fan is about 5 years time. Now, Real Madrid midfield, chairman, Jude Bellingham, Dortmund for
English boy.
Oh, chairman. Real Madrid will future and higher we are looking at the future and with Eduard Camavinga, with Valverde, with Vinicius, with Rodrigo, with Asensio, Real Madrid looks good. But as far as Champions League Nankasa title here concerned, of course you have 5 games to play as far as group stage here concerned. Ma drop it PSG for Kakra. But Real Madrid away win pushing, but I cannot definitely say we'll win this trophy.
Okay, I'll say Chelsea would have placed 8 if Lampard had been maintained till the end of the season. Thomas Tuchel has really proven that coaches have a big influence in teams. On teams.
Say rising stars in there.
Yes, I remember. Because out of Baby,
as how did Jude Bellingham count, Chairman,
and it tells you the kind of future the English national team has.
And you also have to understand. So, when you're a young player, now you want to develop your football and your talent now. The best place to go is Borussia Dortmund.
Of course, you find a team that will give you the chance to blossom. Because one big team
and your Borussia Dortmund, Ebianca, Jadon Sancho will have been Ebianca Belusun Man City.
Man City, yeah.
Or call Borussia Dortmund, and he's a star playing for Manchester United. Jude Bellingham, Chairman, said last year, Champions League, Dortmund last game was against Man City. Was a goal. Enra was actually a goal. Why the youngest player in the history of the Champions League also goes in 2 consecutive games. Abe overtake Mbappe, and now at 18 years and 78 days. The youngest player in the history of the Champions League also go in 2 consecutive matches, 2 consecutive games. Now the reason I'm is that send a very strong signal. So to Man City, so to Liverpool. What any big team be now, your youngster 18 years, 16 years you not get opportunity to play for some of these big teams. When the opportunity comes, see a so-called team say Leipzig, and so-called Dortmund, they will give you the playing time to develop as a player. Then Jude Bellingham story now, first year but any the progression now, and the amazing story in the Chairman, 2 years to come. So-called Dortmund, so-called advantage Jude Bellingham, they will make a lot of money. Sikam benya and faso benya somebody to brand any team biano is also another business modular. Dortmund ya FAE papa. What more can we say about Brand Tefene Halad? Me sure say on also there is it one for the future again. Halad Millennium and ye can Mbappe, ye can Lewandowski. Ubetima about Brand Tefene Halad is what Timia can. And that's what she go. So far in the Champions League, Halad etimia made 21 goals in the Champions League. Numbers no nya adia enwa. But how many games they did take Haaland over team access 21 goals. In the Champions League, chairman, it took Haaland only 17 games to score 21 goals in the Champions League. ABC that Ronaldo and all-time top scorer in the Champions League. Ronaldo and he has 17 games to score 21 goals. In fact, player Ben Haaland or the 10 more games and I said 21 goals in the Champions League. It Messi any Ronaldo I said 21 goals in the Champions League. They needed 27 games. Haaland only needed 17 games to score 21 goals in the Champions League. And I'm sure I said Dortmund there, they give the platform for you to develop as a player.
Okay.
Jude Bellingham, free Birmingham, Akko Dortmund, no? I think around the age of 17 thereabout. Omar Retani Jesse, 22. Or Birmingham, so a show the sort of quality of brand here, no. I mean Birmingham, yes, small team. So I call 17 years, free war, and see 22 Jesse will be and Shebium. So I mean, me sure say England here. I mean, Folding and those boys are mobile.
I'm of great youngsters, great youngsters. Although we have to lower expectations as a country because we don't have materials like Asamoah, John Mensah, Steve, and Apia and Co. Now, number 9, Jordan has gone 41 games with just 1 goal. Michael Abibio Nema. I don't know. Well, the answer, Bremen Yemra. The state government appeal to GMPC. Salmon sent coach ka Emma mine because it's also they say a secret then go keep 10 months. And it's like the coach a day ban. They say Milo 45. If the assistant is taking like $10,000, that alone $55,000. Say very now that we should be ready to spend over $200,000 every month on one assistant.
Chairman, officially Champions League in the air back. And after 107 days, Aka Havertz, am I the closing prayer? Estadio de Dragao, no, if you want them, no, and in the UEFA Champions League, round 1, Abanaway, in your home wins 5, away wins 5, 6 drawn games, 44 goals, any PMU in the UEFA Champions League. And chairman, in the last 20 years, so far the UEFA Champions League, Spain for them, Barcelona and Real Madrid, or more 9 trophies, honum. So over England, or more 5 trophies, Germany, our 3 trophies, Italy, 2, and then Portugal, our 1 with FC Porto. And see, in the history of the Champions League, 22 teams are marginal. This season, UEFA Champions League, emu 13 enable. That is 59%. In the Champions League, Oma Majibidan, 13 teams or more this season. I am a likely say, ye baby, you know, semi-final and final. No, near senior teams are Omajibidan, say Omupiemo. I am in recent times. A Champions League, Yabena debutant be, Yabena underdog be, no pull surprise at their mind. This is Yashan Muse, Yabena such moment in the UEFA Champions League. Now, Christian Air can about a bunch of friends, Sebastian Haller. Now, Chama Obaka in 2018-2019 season, entering from for Tima or Mutim Ebiodeyano. That team almost places 7th in the German Bundesliga table. Almost PMO out Europa League semi-final. The eventual winners, Chelsea and the John Mukwai. But entering Frankfurt, for me, a magic triangle. Some magic triangle, no. Luka Jovic, Sebastian Haller, and then Abante Fanese Ante Rebic. Now, these players combined almost share 57 goals and 25 assists that season in all competitions. And so far, Sebastian Haller or share 20 goals and 12 assists. Offer Luka Jovic or share 27 goals and 7 assists. Offer Ante Rebic or share 10 goals and 6 assists. And in the UEFA Champions League, Enra, you say Sebastian Haller, our Estadio Jose Aveladi. Say Oshe for goals. You say Ante Rebic. Because that time no, na Obo loan I will enter Frankfurt. It was a call back to AC Milan. Now we should go at the Anfield. And this magic triangle no, it's only about to find Luka Jovic. On intimate and finding the fit. Oba Mado in the first season Ankoye and almost alone in the back. Echo enter Frankfurt and a corner. Yes, Oshe goes kakra, but was back to Real Madrid. Now a Chelsea say some magic triangle and from the Europa League, yaben home in the UEFA Champions League. Chairman, Coach Afani said Eric Ten Hag deserves some respect. 19 games are Ayas Abono. He has lost only 1. 19 games in the UEFA Champions League. And Wako Venisa, a difficult big clubs the elite clubs kwa betima akọ akonya good results enti omutimi eko Santiago Bernabeu eko share Real Madrid by 4-1 omuko Juventus Arena eko share Juventus by 2-1 omuba the new Tottenham Stadium ebe share Tottenham by a goal to no omuko the Mestalla Stadium eko share Valencia by 3-0 omako Lille and Enra omashe Sporting CP by 5-1 Eric Ten Hag deserves some respect.
Okay.
Respect in the UEFA Champions League. And Ajax, after say Omulusu Matthias de Ligt, Omulusu Hakim Ziyech, no, so dominant and attacking football no is still there. Ya process so to that. And to game omubo against Chelsea, Meka in the UEFA Champions League. Some match, I think Ajax had 2 red cards. But even after that, no mama shot on target 5. A Chelsea always biano. Omu game no ya process omu attacking football,
well,
not defensive
football. Ayas omu philosophy ni bibiano. I'm just hoping say maybe as gold ni Ayas collaboration. Quite unfortunately at the point but we need Ghanaian clubs like that. Omu take you Ayas model no.
Yes, and omu blueprint for so many years.
Darling Paul, ewo transfers no. Unim say and no Santiago go on very player back.
Maxwell.
Yes. Say Santiago go so far mienu na players mienu no ma name say obedi omobedi juma. Na me nim dia but transfers in close teams no every players ni bi. Players bi zo move come bi. Ene Darren Paul go there.
Chairman Nyame Adom.
Aha. So say sign and transfers in the city.
Yeah, chairman. Pure play no etuko oboase. Na abra ye dru oboase no. Ene Dr. Kwaku Frimpong sign player baako. Oboase. As good.
Dr. Kwaku Frimpong.
Yes.
Kwaku Frimpong ya sebeba.
Yeah. Ene or sign player baako oboase. Michael Asamoah. No see a kind of my dwarfs. And then or sign 2 years with Ashgood.
Michael, no, teams in your panel.
And no, you're George.
No, you're George, okay.
Sir George in our canon. And they were quite Olympics. But Michael Asamoah or no Saviola and I don't do an afreno. Or my sign 2 years. And they are and no sign contracts. Chairman, ya wa Boasewa Kofi Mensah. Gamoto. Right after FA Cup no. Ana Mediama Sporting Club. Egwu amuso mu pe Kofi Mensah. On say oforian tuni Mediama biu. Sansuna Frank Boateng any Mediama biu. Enti na omo pe Kofi Mensah edina ba Mediama. But you say champion say Saudi no cancel no.
Cancel Kofi Mensah.
Yes, oma Kofi Mensah nko.
Okay.
Lobby Stars and so pe Mpem da Costa. Ene omo de krata abeko oboase.
Okay.
A loan and omo penny de na.
Lobby Stars from Nigeria.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chairman, onim Dennis Kosa. Our dwarfs. On the champion share 2 times. Senka oba be si akan ediama Ashgold. The last time oba on the champion share on am kwaso kwankran and onya akọ from Kumasi. Enti akra no adwen aye ntanta.
Kumasi Asante ko asem na.
Yes. Enti Dennis Kosa. Ewom se kotoko Imoro. Omo Patrick Asma. But omo sa contact Dennis Kosa. Enti play no eko PM ewo Boase. Eya pure transfer play no. Na baby ani Gold Stars. Omo ni ablese omo pe Emos Ade. Omo di kan the first offer ko and also champion are rejected. The meeting is a baby any Gold Stars for the second offer ko.
Okay.
Into a Boase die and SMP any free wobber.
Every Boase ha.
Chairman, play the floor Boase no say we mu Asante Mantemua.
Asante Kotoko.
Asante Kotoko.
So far Kotoko signed 2 players.
Almost San Richmond Lamte.
Richmond Lamte. Richmond Lamte the entry on the ball so long shot be say how to focus.
Yes. Almost sign no.
Almost how many Kotoko the performance video no.
Yeah, chairman. Almost sign Maswell Ajiman Akitu.
One say omuni coach Prosper Nete Ogun akasa. Coach Prosper Nete onim player bi oba kotoko. Ofafo na no afre omo. Omo ayensan omo ni nyina. Ono omo kasa. Enti players nim so omo do omo ni Prosper beba be ya adwuma kotoko.
Kotoko.
Na or the 3 players ene ma kotoko company for say omo mfa omo mla kotoko. Abra ofri wafa aba no. Kunadu Yadom wafa. Augustin Boache ewo wafa. Ana Justus Tosuchei. Tosuchei ni dino sane ose ye bono. Tosuchei.
Ubisa no kaza.
Yes. Ono ane ka kire me.
Oka just even kan to.
Ose ayese ahanum chei no. But all the spellings ne kan obey mistake.
Tosuchei. Tosuchei. Okay.
Enti Justus Tosuchei. Kotoko edi wafa akwakoma wafa West African Football Academy penyino down on your friend Mr. Broken. Yes, openino any prove
difficult. Senga kotoko benya Justus Tosuchei.
Enti Tosuchei the negotiations ne da so egu so koso. Kuna du Yadom de no kotoko etima convince ne management no or no personal management.
Okay, so it's about the personal terms.
Yes. But okay. Aka Broken, Mr. Broken, Bronino. So onya jitumpe sa players mienu we betime free wafa. Aba ba si akan dia makotoko. Kuna du Yadom de ne ye 65%.
Okay.
Augustin Boache de wenya ama. Won say okọ
amono ne.
Yes. David Sandan Abagna. Yes. Omude offer koi. Ekoma asgo so omo pe no. 1.8 billion ana champion so obeji. Entienei kasayeni gusu koso, but it's more likely say David Abagna ebeko out to you. Free say out to you for nany abrepa.
Okay.
Seto say champion say ordeni bema kotokwa obeji $80,000. Seto say
$80,000.
$80,000.
Okay.
Enti set the no enkomo twetwe enso ekoso.
Na minim ayi afutu so they say no 170 say.
Say afutu de no. Na afutu e wo contract bia na wo so woko. On say last season obo modern pa de ma house of.
Yeah.
Enti clubs P every African soil is so e buy. North African clubs, any South African clubs be buy. Omuni efutu akasa. Efutu personal manager ni free say e wo say efutu etu kwan. E wo no obenya sika. Say your salary na efutu je. E kire wo house of folk onyini. Omo say house of folk say enya de so mbema efutu enticement fee. Omo person omo spread the enticement fee no edugu ni salary ni so. Management ne si eswa. Sika efutu omo de bema no ni eswa. Enti say efutu besi akaja ma house de a. Jese omo mani ska South African club bi ese omo de bema efutu. Sa de obesi aka.
House ntua se ska.
Se ska no.
Na the manager na say we okay there. One be nya se ska no. Say how to book me se ska no. I don't think so.
Enti house offer no. Anse da anya offer ebetima convince efutu a. Lalai efutu nsi akan ma house.
It is efutu latest no.
Yes.
Okay, therefore Darling Paul and the room transfers no local ones no said the whole some is it no, but let's not forget the weekend Accra to vote Siakan Accra to vote Ewa Kono Africa omni Kamsa has a Champions League campaign no, as let's not forget this season has Nkwane Ebo Africa no, there is no other Ghanaian team it ready obia nisusum eta has a say has a year no na CAF Champions League no omo ko omonim na yenwe said very nice. I mean I love the way I say your clubs no especially the traditional clubs no second the one has use social media and so any project omo club no because can no muje no look small clubs no and no has colors no phobia bed ne banner place in city live on Facebook and live on 1HD TV for and down this is a video has a vocal here and I mean which better video go to use that I'm gonna go now everybody share edit ya kotokono. And it is the phobia spirit. Phobia. Even with Ibrahim Salifu. So good heart of flag no. So I branch you coach will be on front of blaster me. Only best player on front of blaster no. It's hearts of folk. I don't know. Injuries I had to say all camp and then I come Prado. Eka ede afa.
Yene Maka Lions special that obi ti say Robert Ado so one and Kale omo PK Knox Kaka on the Knox there they are part of the game, but the medical team has been able to work very well on this players and they played the game, meaning that as a coach obi a coach Berton and our friend and say they should represent the team by starting on the day for Accra House of Folk. They can obi ade the support everybody is fine, everybody is ready to do battle on Sunday.
Well, everybody is fine, everybody is ready to do battle on Sunday. Near Hearts of Ogun, so as I said, it's eternity. On Sunday, the live commentary of that game, no? Yet, but as Santiago of Australia, the attitude say, Abdullah Gazelle in David Obey and Chombeko UK. Now, reports says Ombeko course we or Southampton next week. Kumasi Santiago, Edika, the two say, Code Dr. Prosper Net Ogun, Oni Eye Kotoko Bibia, 2 assistants or they by David Clue. Only on also we as first assistant, second assistant, no, yet to be named there, but they are also the whole answer. The Parliamentary Select Committee on Sports invited the Minister for Youth and Sports, Sir Omra, na omo Ghana Sports, no, said the new score, Konombe briefly and also one seminar. Aisha Buhari Cup, and also Kajo Kreko Sra Black Queens ahead of game about South Africa. Nyame admatch na e man ni no mugaka because say South Africa member na say enti yaso nye bibi say o share on your screens whether on Facebook live and now on 1HD TV obohu ye ma no so mun na ejejira ho na a say ni e de ni to anthem no na medical say anthem no obi mun mi nya adwen say national team no call camp o say print man no fia
yeah.
Ayana a hard a blaster near Black Queens on Bobo near Bantam no Biak and what to no be intimate to be. No, and yes, every community talk on two, but they don't even know the words because a lot of the players they don't from an Onaba, Ubuakwa, Onim Sadin Sai Inito. It brings something in you, say, what to be taught a national anthem now. It is Yenya, but Yawakon, young telling us Sadigadam, the sport Obama. Jambusan say BB almost to BB and Kawa asking who is going to be the next coach of the Black Stars. Is it Obi Milona?
So Milona.
Is it the Milona?
So 45 year range.
45 in a year. 45 in a year. 45 in a year. Milona. It looks like Milo. It looks like Milo. Now and then say hashtag Pure Sports, Xavier Milovan Rajevac to be reappointed as head coach of the senior national team, the Black Stars. That is news. Eba, ding, and Milo a strong favorite to land the job. Now, what will be news? Who becomes his assistant? Because Milo they are so accepted for a Ghanaian assistant. Who's a Milo? You could see an assistant. Yeah. Oh, eti yeah share how we see but.
Is it English?
As I said, or the offer interpreter Biama. I am sure. Sadiq Adams, response Obama. Hello, Obama.
Hello, Kanka.
Minyana Bokodia.
Boko na unso
Namia Dumia Sahoya pa. And going to say, you're here anymore. Why never? You're Milo. If you say a very nice, if you say George Boateng, if you say Otuado, if you say Alan Gires. Edini de bebre dan na motete ho
me da say minya am say since akonya no beto ye wo Black Stars ne de enya asante to akra within the around 3-4 p.m. Atiki akono sake ne ba e be the next morning at 10 a.m. Minya some of the records and interest and I say over 54 coaches and on my expressive interest within the space of the sacking to the 10 a.m., 11 a.m. the next morning. That's a coach. It's more than 54. And now my expressing interest through several agents. And any picture you might have one of
hello, ba.
Yeah, come.
I have a line you just here. Only 54 coaches, 54.
Yes, between the time that he was sacked to the next day, between 10 to 11 a.m., no more than 54 coaches. And many county or my expressing interest. A Black Stars job. Can come in coaches like Tom Samfiet, or when I did Gambia, I qualify for my first AFCON. He was being proposed as one of the coaches now on the team of Black Star, even though Gambia for prepare now. Tom Samfiet was in, said the boy and Alan Gires was in, Bonetti. Italian coach, former assistant coach of Juventus, he was in. A whole lot of them. But the GF, I'm not here very specific on who they want to go for. They first contacted very now. Young name say Onusuna Onya Ghana or Beba. But can come a contractual obligations from what we understand, now you're true, especially a contractor or Saudi Arabia, where Ghana will need to pay for the contract, the buyout. Apart from that, the salary or the assistance, it's very difficult for Ghana to be able to, live up to what you would expect from us financially and other factors. But apart from that, they contacted Milo. Milo has been searching for a job at Tech. So Milo is very desperate, even though it's a large job in Thailand. No, it's better, they're $100,000. But Milo has accepted because once the job became vacant and I said Milovan Rajevac like around that. Or no is an ideal candidate to replace CK. One, because or your coach on your Jumatia or you're available on the market for free. Two, Waba Ganada. Three, when your players he's been following us for a long time. Four, the family enjoy say Obeba Ghana and now more enjoy say they will travel with him to Ghana. To share or not personally any the Ghana situation now. So for now, dear, I think Milo or start say from $60,000-$70,000 or by GS, agrees around $50,000. So Milovan Rajevac to see a year. Ushima Esco no approve. The idea is the man. But me much say assistant coach is kakra. Say Ibrahim Tanko was available say Obechimi Aye Jumano for assistant coach of Milovan Rajevac. But if my Jumana fat the dear Tanko I'm well informed say Omoni Otuado Edin Komo. They spoke to George Boateng. But also George Boateng Otuado so Omonina Kuchiwo and funny say things Omonina said they have a future. The dear Patrick Vieira Adri Omonina Honi say Ombetini alcohol. And he said, our contract to Aston Villa with George Boateng, Otuado contract to Dortmund. He said Omo Benye Jumana say dia Omo mienu near former head coaches of the team and assistant respectively. Then they know say they have them guaranteed to learn. But to come and assist Milo, no more jai project be or more, very difficult. But more by assistant coach there, then they know say or more never implement or more ideas or more learning. And I'm not sure from what I know as of this morning, assistant coach situation, George Boateng to add the very thing. Mean can say be or more rejected, but that is the conversation around. They don't see say Milovan Rajevac in his current shape as a coach and in the status, or you will be a mobile and assistant. Ghana is desperately, and also here Juma desperately. But say Omobeba big Jai Juma more yet our European enabling environment, Abaya assistant coach, Omu future no tied to Milo's success or whatever no a difficulty. Assistant coaches in the Tanko, Otuado, George Boateng, and then company for the press support to Milo. But the dear I had Kakra said the Obetina, but now new name up I surprising Kakra can come. wafa coach Prosper Nateogu. Yes. You didn't say or back Kotoko. Deal no there with Kotoko. No, almost done. But when the Black Stars comes calling, Obetinya Kotoko. As I a Black Stars assistant, na so the number so connect the no. And then the dilemma is here no a almost so, but only the new name are springing up. And I'm making my sort of form. No, some more refresher course. Pram. Senior coach is now. He seems to be very likable among the senior, coaches in camp. Or related very well with Nipana or more honor. A lot of them have proposed him. They obey take up a big job, not necessarily the Black Stars, but they think say Juma a Black Star nana. So we are just waiting for the ESCO approval. But as of now, dear, the front runner is Milovan Rajevac. But who becomes the assistant? Four names here, Mabwa. And said 3 of them there, officially are contacted or more. Money or my dream come latest, Prosper Nateogu. Meaning, interviews or more, and I say, or more propose the idea or more offer. But as of now, it's not become concrete. Say, we in the day assistant because George Boateng and Otuado the energy. It looks a better Kaka. I don't know for Otuado, they will say the obesity die one number, but latest name Abano, Prosper Nateogu. Say, Milo, accept, and I say, appointing Milo. Based on ESCO approval within a year, then we will have the new crop of Black Star technical team.
Idea time I expect announcement, Nana.
Yeah, it was supposed to be yesterday. OSHA 72 hours in a day, and near better so. I'm sure this afternoon, very likely, GFA president Amy had here, but I've seen the 3 wise men in quotes. Makado Randiabe and Salih Fuzida, they've been putting things together. I'm sure that you couldn't tell Mr. Randiabe and Fred Papu, our Black Stars Management Committee member, one more time, Namilo very successful, and the relationship is there. So they see it said, yeah, he's the best person. The communication will be very easier. And Raul Milo, Onoankasane interpreter. Wakoshe Nebagana Jesse up to social media all of a sudden. Our women and I are aware of the conversation. So let's look forward by close of business today. I'm sure that we will have the appointment late because 72 hours now. Can come.
Okay. Okay, yeah, January. Sadiqa was about to buy a say, yeah, try, Milo na, if you are not surprised, please don't go PMO.
Can come surprise you that PM because we say, I say not there, you are setting committee, and almost settle on Milo from sources on this factors are media man. But they have to go through the ESCO and even the sports ministry almost to be here. Any ticket team, your factors are. Wouldn't say in the last 10 years, appointment of coaches to the Black Stars can come unless we want to deny. But I am largely influenced by ticket team because Kwesi Appiah indicates in his book the influence of President Kufuor to his appointment. We know how Abraham Grant came. Political figures because Wakochi Chelsea and the and I would say FP4 not accepted because you are not the one paying. If FP4 they have proposed, there's a committee to propose and have to look for the coach. This is what they've settled on. But Air Channing, I think say it's going through some processes and grilling. There will be some probing from some quarters, maybe superior. Not necessarily say interfere, but they have to pay the coach and they have to know that the whole result the bar. Short term, medium, long term, and it is a political system. They will not do anything without benefit. Benefit as in the and the ones and so beba magana for ni and even I factors a bit about something may spring up, but from 2 days net there, we can confirm that Milovan Rajevac is like 80%. the next coach of the Black Stars. Watini Tiga say Watini Bibia say one way desperate for a job Ankasa. But if anything comes up, maybe a homadi bibi na ate bayre na homom e wo so a it can happen. But for now, dear, it is Milovan Rajevac.
Okay, Sadiq Adams has sponsor Obama. Yeah, that's CP to pay. Well, Sadiq Adams had a sponsor Angel FM Accra and or the can come Accra Abreno. BBS Sasa, it is Milovan Rajevac show. And Yan Chinese Ray. Yabano me and Sam, yes, the updates, Baba. Hopefully, we are not the statement. Edikai Ababonting, Ewo, and also Eho. Andy Garcias, Yaya Boafona, Moboami, the Jimadi, Yade, Ebre, Tifono.
When we come free or being Bebrina, friend will be tries. No pure sports. Now,
introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering, communication with no lagging, business without restrictions, and achievements with no limits. Get connected today. For enquiry, sales, and support, contact us on 020-8282-810. Visit our